Hello, beloved viewers. Hope everyone is doing well. I do appreciate the love you're adding on me upon my channel. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Let's keep tuned. Before I begin, I want you to listen carefully to this emotional story. Sometimes one conversation can change a person's entire life. This is not just a story about a mother and her son. It's a story about love, sacrifice, wisdom, and the lessons we often understand too late. Sit back, relax as you join me as I share the day my mother talked and I finally listened. The rain fell slowly that evening, the kind of rain that makes the world quiet. I sat outside the small house near the road with so many thoughts running through my mind. My life was moving fast, but my heart felt empty. I had friends around me, noise around me, dreams around me, yet peace was far away. Inside the house, my mother was cooking quietly. She had always been a strong woman, the type that hides pain behind a smile, the type that can go angry just to see her children eat. But that evening, something about her face looked differently, tired and heavy, like life had spoken to her too many times. Come inside, Mommy called me softly. I, I ignored her at first. I kept looking at the Lord as if answers would appear from nowhere. Then again, Mommy called my name, Akram. This time slower. I stood up and entered the house. The room was silent except the sound of rain hitting the iron sheets. Mommy placed food on the table, but I could tell food was not the reason she called me. Sit down, Mommy said. I sat quietly. For a few seconds, she said nothing. She just looked at me the way mothers look at their children when they are worried deep inside. Then finally, Mommy spoke. My son, life is not easy. At first, I smiled a little because I thought it was just another normal lecture, but her eyes stopped me from laughing. You are growing, she continued, and the world outside is dangerous. Not everyone smiling with you loves you. Not every road you take will lead you somewhere good. I stayed silent. She looked down at her hands before speaking again. I carried you before you knew this world. I suffered for you before you even spoke your first word. So when I talk, I don't talk because I hate your happiness. I talk because I know pain. This is my mother speaking. Those words entered my heart slowly. Outside, thunder sounded across the sky. She continued talking. One day your friends will disappear, money will disappear, even strength can disappear, but character and discipline, respect, those things stay with a person forever. I looked at her carefully. For the first time, I noticed how tired she really was. The small wrinkles on her face, the pain hidden in her smile, the sacrifices she never talked about. And suddenly I felt guilty because while mommy was praying for my future, I was busy wasting time trying to impress people who never truly cared about me. That night changed me, not immediately, but slowly. Her words stayed in my head every single day. Whenever I wanted to give up, I remembered her voice. Whenever I wanted to follow bad company, I remembered her eyes. Whenever life became hard, I remembered her strength. Days passed, I became quieter. People started saying I changed. Maybe I did because pain teaches differently. I stopped chasing attention. I stopped forcing friendships. I stopped trying to prove myself to everyone. I started focusing on my future instead. Some nights were lonely, very lonely. There were moments I sat alone thinking about everything I had lost, everything I had survived, and everything I still wanted to become. But even those dark moments, my mother's words became light inside me. Life will humble you if you don't learn early. Now I understand what she meant. Life truly humbles people. I saw fake people, I saw fake friendships, broken promises, disappointments, struggle. But I also discovered strength inside myself. I learned that silence is powerful. I learned that peace is more important than showing off. I learned that not every battle deserves your energy. And most importantly, I learned that mothers see storms before their children notice the clouds. One evening, months later, I returned home again, this time differently. Not the same careless person I used to be. I found my mother sitting outside the sunset. I sat beside her quietly. She smiled at me. "You look peaceful," she said. I smiled back because she was right. For the first time in a long time, I truly felt peace inside myself. Not because life had become perfect, but because I had finally started listening. The world may still be hard, the nights may still be lonely sometimes, the journey may still be painful, but I walk through a life carrying my mother's voice inside my heart. And every step I take reminds me of one thing. My mother talked, I listened, and life changed forever. Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for the love. I would like any of you to drop your comments what you have learned from my story. Thank you. Stay blessed.